What's going on, everyone? Darrian Clark here, and in this video what we're going to be covering is pretty much the dreaded words that none of us really want to hear when we're trying to sell our product or our services, and that is, I'll get back to you. Alright, now if you've heard a customer tell you this before, hey, you know what, it sounds good, but let me think about it and I'll get back to you. I want you to hit the like button for me now. If you've had a customer that tells you, you know what, this is a lot to take in, and I need to give it some thought and I'll get back to you. If you heard that before, hit the like button for me. If you heard any of those combinations, hit the like button for me, because you are in good company. I've heard those things too before. I've heard those things more than I care to count, and after hearing it as often as I've heard it in the past, and I still hear it to this day, I'm going to show you how you can actually overcome it. I'm going to actually show you and give you a blueprint to why it's occurring and what you can do about it to make sure that that is not something that's going to prevent you from moving forward with that customer, or having that customer move forward with you and signing them as a new client. All right, so the first thing we're going to cover within this is you have to understand, and you have to get inside of the customer's mind, right? We have all said this before at some point in our life to someone else that was selling us something, that we'll get back to them. We'll get back to you. Now, my question to you is this, and I want you to be serious and sincere with when you're thinking about this. When you have told someone that I'll get back to you, I'm going to think about it and I'll get back to you, how often do you actually get back to them? Like, seriously, think about that. How often do you go and seek them out? Very slim. Very, very slim that you would do that. Me personally, I know it's very slim for me. Because chances are, if they've given you a card or they messaged you or something like that, you are probably thinking, let me see how bad this person really wants. Let me see if they even follow up with me. Because, you know, chances are they probably won't even follow up. And they wasn't really serious about it in the first place. And that's maybe what you're thinking. Maybe not. I don't know. But that is sometimes what I would think, right? So I started thinking about, how does this correlate with a customer? If I'm talking to a customer and I'm trying to close them and they're telling me I'll get back to you, what's going on in this customer's mind? Now, if you understand how the mind works, one very, very important thing is a customer's mind, your mind, my mind, our mind is wired to protect and serve. Now, what do I mean by protect and serve? One, the protect part. Our mind is wired for survival. So, when I say protect, that means we're not going to allow something that we feel like can disrupt our livelihood or cause our livelihood to go backwards, right? We may not be where we want to be in life, but we don't want to go back and be off into a worse spot than we were in the past, right? So our mind is geared to protect us from allowing negative things to happen to us that could be detrimental or harmful, right? The next piece to this, at the same time, we want to serve ourselves. We have self-indulgences. Our mind wants to give us things that we actually want, right? If you want something bad enough, your mind will find a way to serve it to you, okay? So if you're talking to someone and you're telling them what you're able to do for them, and the information that you're conveying to them is sending off signals that it could be detrimental, they could be making a wrong decision, then you're not going to be able to serve them what they want. Period. It doesn't matter how smooth of a sales talker you are. It doesn't matter how awesome your product or your service is. If these two things are not in direct alignment with each other, if this is not going to protect them and make their lives better and give them what they want, then they're going to need to get back to you. I'm going to need to think about that, right? Now, the second piece to this is a soft rejection. It's a soft rejection. This is a nice way for them to tell you that they're not interested in what it is that you're talking about. That's it. That's all it really is. Because it kind of works hand in hand with these things, right? The protect, serve, so now it's a soft rejection. Cool? Now, how do you overcome that piece, right? You get beyond this. You acknowledge this. You bring this to the table. You bring that to the forefront of the conversation. So, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, let me ask you a question, because I'm going to be honest with you. I've been doing this for a very long time. And anytime I hear someone say, you know, hey, I need to get back to you, I need to think about it, there's typically a question or concern that you have that I am yet to address. Now, I'm about to figure out what's going on right then, from that point. Now, from that direction, I'm going to take that conversation down a certain path. Now, if you want to learn how to actually maneuver within your rebuttals, comment below and I may make a video about that and show you exactly what it is that I do. Alright, now once you bring this to the forefront, it's all about isolation. Isolating the reason why they feel like they need to get back to you. Okay, so well, it sounds good, but look, here's the thing. I need to get back to you. So what is it? What makes you want to get back to me? With everything that we covered, it's the price. The price is a little higher than what I was anticipating paying, right? All right. So the price is your reason for wanting to get back to me. Okay. Here's the thing. Whether the price is the price today or tomorrow, it's not really going to change what we're able to deliver for you. So when you say it's the price, what is it about the price? Is it that if we can waive the initial fee, the startup fee, you will be on board with making a decision to move forward with me now? Or it could be, so if price wasn't an issue, would there be anything else that will prevent you from moving forward today? Nope. Okay, awesome. Now I have something to work with, right? So now I can go through and I can figure out how I'm going to rebut this price objection without lowering my price. Because the goal is, if I have a set price for whatever my product or service is, I'm not going to devalue my services and my price to get a customer, because now I'm doing a disservice to myself and my business. That's what this is worth. Actually, it's worth more than this. I just set this price at this point. So now it's up to me to make sure that you not only see this price as being something that you can handle, but you're getting so much more for what I'm charging for it. That's where you sell them. That's where you close them. That's where that skill set of being a top closer has to kick in for you. And if you do that properly, if you have the proper framework structured together with your presentation and your rebuttals, then when you hear words like "I'll get back to you," you should light up. You should get excited, because now you know you're right there. Let me leave you with this. If you're getting "I'll get back to you," that's a sign that they're ready to buy. Period. If you handle it accordingly. If you handle it accordingly. Because you have only a few seconds to make turn this opportunity into a sale. And based on what you say next when they say this to you, can be the determining factor if that person is going to be a customer in the next 5 to 10 to 15 minutes, or they're going to be someone that's still going to be out there shopping around looking for a lower price. So I invite you to learn how to overcome those objections. Now, I'm going to be hosting a workshop where I go over different tips that I've actually learned over the years, and I'm actually going to share 3 principles that's helped me to close customers, well over 30% of the customers that I've ever spoken with. And I can assure you one thing, I've directly spoken to over 52,000 people directly, whether it was face to face or over the phone. And my closing ratio is over 38%. So if you want to learn how to do that, there's a link below this video. Click the link, register for the masterclass, the workshop, and I'll see you in the inside. Other than that, guys, let's get busy. 2019, make this your best year. Let's end this year on a positive note. So if you're not where you want to be, if things haven't been working out for you all year, you have the next few months, this is fourth quarter for you, to turn this around and make this a winning year. And I wish that for you. So until next time, never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best and the best is yet to come. Talk to you later.